Happy Saturday, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Your Hope for Tomorrow. So I just decided to go ahead and do a audio recording today. So a couple of weeks ago, I did for the Daughter Arise podcast. I read an article from the Beautiful You magazine, and I read that article because there's an exercise in it that I put in it, to help people basically track their progress for the next year for 2022. So the article is entitled, As a Woman Thinks, So Is She. Yeah, so as I was thinking about the last couple of videos I did for Your Hope for Tomorrow, where I discussed the topic recognizing unhealthy relationship blueprints, I said, well, let me go ahead and share that same article for Your Hope for Tomorrow. So our listeners, and viewers can use this exercise from this article to begin to work out some of those unhealthy characteristics and unhealthy relationship blueprint patterns. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the article and also the exercise. Okay, so as a woman thinks, so is she. This timeless biblical adage speaks profound truth on so many levels. Since reading this passage from Proverbs 23:7, I now understand how important our belief about ourselves is. This Proverbs is telling us what we think about ourselves determines other factors and our outcomes in our lives. As we can see, we cannot leave what we honestly think about ourselves up in the air or allow our past, people, our circumstances to define us. We are much too precious and valuable for this. When it comes to what we think about ourselves, we need to apply the power of intent. I will define this power as just being intentional. Anything can happen without intent, but specific things will happen with intent. This is how we protect ourselves by evading undesired beliefs, stigmas, people, and our circumstances that will try to attach themselves to us. Becoming intentional about what we think about ourselves will manifest intentional results. Let us use the power of intent to build new beliefs about ourselves and watch as every area of our lives begin to transform and flourish. I like that. Okay, so now for the exercise. Get a journal or notebook for this exercise, preferably a Sisters Uplifting Sisters journal. So the Sisters Uplifting Sisters journals are not ready yet. Okay, so I'll talk more about that in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and finish this. So, next to each thought, write down your own thoughts on the subject. Do not skim the truth. Be honest. Redo this step every 3 months for a period of 12 months to track growth, change, or new ways of thinking about yourself. Okay, so now for the questions. What does she honestly think about herself? What type of person is she? Her self love, her self worth, her self esteem, her confidence, her finances, the person she is willing to be for others. Is the person she is willing to be for others good for her self value? The person she is not willing to be for others, the people she allows into her life, what type of people are they? Are they good for her? Do they support her? What is important to her in life, career, and family? What kind of wife does she desire to be? What kind of mother does she desire to be? What is her focus? What is her ambition? What are her goals for the next 3 months? Will she make every effort to fulfill them? What is important to her? How she loves? Who she loves? What she desires? What is she willing to do for herself to change these things? Okay, so if this exercise has helped you to become more intentional in what you think about yourself, or have a deeper understanding about what you think about yourself, and or has helped you to make changes in your life, please send us your testimonies. Send them to ssdavis at sistersupliftingsisters.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Okay, so as I was saying about the Sisters Uplifting Sisters journal, okay, so I designed this exercise for the person who does it to track their progress every 3 months for the next year. Okay, so for the next I mean, so if you do it this month in January, when you get ready to do it again, after these 3 months are up, then the journal should be ready for, your second time doing this exercise. And so, yeah, so basically, doing this exercise every 3 months, you can go back and reflect over, your the questions and the answers to see like how have your answers changed? What have you learned? What have you recognized about yourself? And like I said, don't skim the truth. It, the only person that's going to read your answers is you. So just be completely honest with yourself, so you can, see where you're at. And then when you begin to witness and see these changes in your life, you'll be able to rejoice at how far you've come, at each 3 month interval. Okay. So I myself am doing the exercise. I've already started answering some of the questions already. I plan on finishing my questions by tomorrow, because I want to track my progress as well. I discussed on the Daughter Arise podcast, 4 words for 2022. And I spoke about how instead of having these lofty New Year's resolutions and goals, like why not have 4 words that you would like to see developed and enhanced in your life, and so I just made it simple, something simple to help myself and others to develop the discipline to stick to. So like I said, I'm doing this as well. And I read the article again for Your Hope for Tomorrow to encourage you all to do the article, to read the article and to answer the questions, do this exercise. So I'm going to go ahead and post the link to the magazine in the description box along with my email to send me your testimony so I can read them, and rejoice with you for your progress. Okay, so that's all I have for today. I pray you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great week ahead. God bless you and take care.